Good day and welcome back to another DB Legends video. In this video we are going to take a look at the brand new full power battle that has come out on Dragon Ball Legends in, well, the last content update for the Powerful Opponents campaign. So just a full disclaimer, this full power battle does not have anything to do with Saiyan Goku. You don't need to have him or use him or anything like that, and you don't get Z power for him. Just some people get confused. So this is to do mainly with the metal free-to-play cooler, the Fierce Fight cooler, who I'll leave a link in the top right hand corner. But basically you can get Z power for him, but more importantly you can get a whole bunch of powerful opponent medals. Now the powerful opponent medals will give you 1,000 chrono crystals once you've hit 300. So getting a couple of them is pretty good value. You get 5 for beating it on normal difficulty, 10 for beating it on hard, and 15 for beating it on scream. But you also get medals every time you repeat the victory of the stage. So you get 1 on normal, 2 on scream, and then 2 on hard and 3 on scream. In terms of the requirements, the first party has to be made up of powerful opponent characters, and Goku is a yellow type unit, so prioritizing red type units is going to help you out the most. Try to select units from your friends list that will be able to assist you. I'm just going to be auto selecting them so that we can just take a look at the stage. The next one is Saga from the movies, so you need to select units from the Saga from the movies. That's also going to be able to help you out. And then you need to make sure that you select a friend as well. Obviously, as always guys, please make sure that you do select those units so that you can have a much better time. Then in terms of the third party, it is Extreme, and again Saga from the movies. So you have to have an Extreme type Saga from the movies member here. I was fortunate enough to pick up the Turles from the 4th year anniversary, so that was pretty good. And then finally, event exclusive. Here you can utilize whatever event exclusive unit you want. However, I would suggest that you utilize the blue metal cooler, as he has a bonus of 100% to all damage. So very, very helpful for you to use the unit that has a boost. So yeah, pretty interesting, personally speaking. So essentially, in terms of everything else, the only thing you can really work on is leveling your units, soul boosting your units, increasing the equipment score of your units as well will help you out. Otherwise, try and make sure that you prioritize using battle bonus characters, obviously that are inherent to the stage. You'll see that the cooler is there, Legends Limited Frieza is there. There's a large amount of battle bonus characters. Now, in terms of full power battles, it is slightly different to hyperdimensional co-op, which is probably the most similar game mode. In terms of full power battle, everything's kind of the reverse of hyperdimensional co-op. So in full power battle, your goal is to break the enemy's limit burst with your rising rush. So a certain amount of time into the stage, the enemy will perform a limit burst. If they succeed in this limit burst, it will cause AoE damage to your entire party. So obviously you want to prevent this from happening, which is obviously a very, very good thing. So you want to break that limit burst. To do this, you need to use all-out attacks, which you just saw me use one right now. They are yellow and strike blast attacks, yellow blast attacks and red strike cards that have that glowing little white, yellow, sparkly border. You'll see I have a strike one in the bottom right hand corner. Then, before they perform the burst, they will perform this kind of AoE attack. You want to try and evade forwards and backwards to obviously avoid this as best you can, as it will cause damage to you. Then, you want to make sure that you use the Rising Rush alongside all out attacks, alongside all special attacks, to be able to get the opponent out of their limit burst. You then also want to make sure that you do them all perfect. all of these grates I'm doing are costing me a lot of damage. So you really need to make sure that you do as much damage as possible. Because if you don't break it, you're going to be taking a lot of AoE damage, and this is going to be leaving you very far behind where you want to be. So unfortunately for me, I did use my other all-out attack very early on. I did not manage to pull another one here, and I didn't get a perfect on my strike, so I didn't manage to break his all-out attack. That's how close it is, especially when you don't have the best units. If you don't have the top battle bonus units, it can be a very close call. So you can see things get very close. We do almost kind of take out his shield, but it is obviously just not going to happen for us, and that's because we missed one all-out attack and we didn't get it perfect. If we had literally done those, we would have been perfectly set up to take him out. Now, because of his massive AoE damage, you're now especially in trouble for the phase before his next limit burst, because if you don't successfully break the limit burst, you don't get a lot of bonuses. By breaking the limit burst, you get increased draw card art speed, and you get increased damage as well. So when you fail to break the limit burst, you're not only putting yourself behind in terms of AoE damage, but you're also affecting the rate at which you can perform damage and get your second Rising Rush, which you desperately need usually to finish off the fight. So it is pretty intense. You can see there we got hit by the AoE, and so we're obviously out. Now I will be doing a video on how to beat the stage on normal difficulty, but I thought I would give my tips and first appearance of the stage here. Usually the normal difficulty one is just you guys to see a successful run and if I have changed anything in the team build. Like I said, the main thing you can work on now once you've selected your units is to make sure that they're all soul boosted, and obviously to make sure that you have the highest equipment bonus you can. As I mentioned before, there's a lot of value in replaying the stages due to the powerful opponents, medals that you can get, but that's it from me. Hope you enjoyed the video, and bye.